Hey guys, it's FanofFans47 here with another hotel room tour. Today we're here at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites here in Lincoln, New Hampshire. And this is going to be a tour of the King Suite. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Here's the foyer area. It's a pretty large hallway. Here's your entry door right here. It's wooden. Got a door stopper up there. And here. And here. A bit overkill if you ask me. Got your evacuation map right here, and a bunch of legal stuff over here. Here's your peephole where you can see out. There you go, it's a little scratched up. Over here you got a deadbolt, another deadbolt, and of course the main handle, which has this sticker on it that says not ready yet. And over here is a switch. Controls this light right here. Sorry, it's not focused. There we go. And up there's a sprinkler. Over here is a mirror, so you can see. Very poorly lit over here, so I don't see how this would be any good. And if you look in the mirror, you can see behind me is a little kitchenette area. Over here you have an ice container with some cups. You got a Keurig, some coffee and tea with some more paper cups back there. And some straws and stirring stuff. Here's the microwave, and the clock is showing the time that is a few minutes ahead. Can't fix it though, because the settings is locked. There's the inside. Looks like it's been cleaned. Just has a few burn marks. There's the mini fridge. It's an ounce so cold. Definitely one of the bigger ones I've seen, but it works quite well. Got your plastic compartment down here, and it's got a little freezer compartment there. And there's the dial. And I don't know what that is. Down here we got a couple drawers. There's nothing in here, it's just storage. And you can see you got this marble countertop, and the walls over here are blue. Over here we have a double sliding door closet. Here's this side. Got plenty of space in here. You got laundry bags. Up here is a safe. I'll go ahead and show you how to use it. It's a Challenger. It's pretty big. There's the inside. So to lock it, you do a 4-digit code. And press pound. And it aired out for some reason. Let me try that again. There we go. Yeah, sometimes that happens with these. Then you just type in the code again. And it opens. And to clear the code, you just hit this star. And that clears it. There are the instructions right there, if you want to pause to read those. And you got some hooks here as well. These doors are very heavy. There's the other side. These are the blankets and sheets for the hide-a-bed, which I'll show later. And you have an ironing set over here. So yeah, there's that. And these closet doors are a bit flimsy. You can see they just come right out. There's no track on the bottom, just the top. And right behind me here is the bathroom area. Go ahead and turn on the light. There's actually two lights. That switch controls the light on the mirror. Then there's a switch on the inside that controls the overhead light and the fan. They're both in the same circuit. It is a, I don't know if you can read that upside down, Newtone. So yeah. Go ahead and close the door. And the lock does work. You see? And there's a hook on the back of the door. Over here is the vanity area. Here's the sink. Pretty good water pressure. And back here it's got a lever to clog the drain. There you go. Shampoo, I'm sorry, not shampoo, hand wash and body lotion over here. Here's your nice well-lit mirror with the lights all around it like you saw earlier. Bar soap over here. It's nice they give you a choice between bar soap and liquid soap. Tissues right here. Shower cap. And this hotel offers complimentary essentials if you forgot anything, which is really, really nice. And over here you have a bunch of towels. You have little face cloths here, hand towels, a makeup remover, and then these for our shower towels. You can see it's got this really cool geometric design on the wall. So I like that. And down here you have a spare toilet paper roll and a hair dryer. And there's your garbage bin. Down there is a removable door stopper for the bathroom door. And over here is the commode. It is an Elger. Right next to that, you have the main roll of toilet paper. And you can see the floor in here is tile. Now moving on over here to the shower bath combo. This is a really, really shallow tub. I wish it was a little bit deeper. But you can see it's got the anti-slip mat thing built into it, which is nice. Got a floor mat right there. Dual layered curtain, I believe. It's sort of a dual layer curtain. It's like connected together. But it's basically the same thing. And here is the Kohler shower head, you can see. It does rotate, so it has additional settings. And of course, since I did that, it's now leaking. Whatever. Over here you got your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. There's your temperature dial with the switcher from the from the tub to the shower. From the tower to the shub, yeah. And over here is the bath faucet, overflow drain, and the main drain. And this lever clogs the main drain, which obviously doesn't work because this has been retrofitted. So I don't really see the point of the tub if you can't clog the main drain. Unless there's some mechanism in there I'm not seeing. Oh, I see it now. If you look closely, it's really hard to see, but there is a door in there that's opening and shutting. I don't think you can see it on camera. Soap rack over there. You got a different wall over here, tiled. Pretty much the standard that you would see behind a shower. And of course your arc shower curtain. Can't remember if I mentioned this mat already. Now on this side, this is ADA handle right here. So yeah. Now my only complaint about this bathroom, well actually before I mention that, there is a GFCI over here that we'll go ahead and test, which works. I actually tested it earlier, so I knew it worked. This door is a pain, and I think it has something to do with the high humidity right now. It's really hard to open, and listen to the sound it makes when you try to open it. I don't like that. So yeah, this door could definitely use some sort of redesign or replacement or renovation or something. You can see there's paint coming off of it as well. Go ahead and shut that off. And out into the main part of the room here. Starting over here in the little mini living area. Here's the thermostat for the HVAC unit, which I'll show later. Another garbage bin. Got this huge wall-mounted lamp that's putting off a pretty decent amount of light. Shown by the switch right here. And there's the outlet for it. You can see there's still a free outlet there, which is nice. So if you have anybody sleeping on the hide-a-bed, they can charge their phone right there, if they wish to have it next to them. You can see the entire room is equipped with wall-to-wall carpeting. It's a pretty plain carpet design, but it's a carpet. So yeah. Here's the Davenport with the hide-a-bed. So you can see it's a nice, pretty blue color. Got this interesting geometric picture frame here. And you got a little coffee table here with a cubby underneath. And now, for the most important part of the room, the king-size bed. We'll give it a quick comfiness test. Oh yeah, nice and firm. You can see even the bed has got like that sort of geometric pattern on it. It must be a Holiday Inn theme. Look, there it is again over here. And we'll do a quick cleanliness test. I don't see any red flags, so that gets passed from me. And they do give you a choice between soft and firm pillows, which is really nice. The firm pillows are not that firm, but it's certainly more firm than the soft ones, that's for sure. And over here is one of the nightstands. Standard hotel telephone over here. Here's a charging station, note sheet with a pen, and you can see my phone is charging right now. And there's this bedside lamp, that's controlled by the switch right here. And this charging station is plugged into this outlet back here, as you can see. The charging station is plugged in the bottom, and the lamp is plugged into the top. So yeah, you can see it's got this wooden headboard here, although I wish it was cushy. Hotels seem to be doing away with cushy headboards now, I don't know why. Now you may notice that this nightstand here is very dark, and there's a reason for this. I had to unplug this power station here, because when this thing is powered on, it makes this constant beeping noise. I have no idea why. So I just went ahead and unplugged it. So, oh well. No power over here anymore. But luckily that's on its own power supply. So that's a little minor complaint I have. Here's the alarm clock, just a buzzer, nothing special. And the other nightstand's basically the same. You got your cubby in there. I believe that's the wire from the alarm clock. Another outlet over here. And over here is the PTAC. It is a Friedrich. You can see there's no internal controls. I'll make a separate video on this, by the way. Might be hard to see, but here's the view from the second floor of the hotel. You can see it's nighttime. And this window does open, by the way. It's kind of hard to open. I might have to put the camera down for this, but you have to like pull this back and then really tug on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this with 2 hands. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. And it only opens to there. And to close it, you just pull the thing back again, close it, let it go, and it locks into place. So yeah, it opens, but it's kind of a pain. And you do have shades. This shade in the front is a privacy shield. You can see, controlled by these ropes here. And then this controls, it's this one actually. There we go. The blackout shade in the back. So yeah. And you can see this does have a pretty big windowsill, so if you wanted to, you could use this for more storage. And now onto this side of the room. Got a little workstation here with this office chair. I like this chair. You get this really fancy desk light with universal plugs, a USB port, and a touch-sensitive switch. And it has 1, 2, 3 brightness settings. So that's nice. And the AC is kicking on. And it's plugged into this outlet here. You can see there's another free outlet there, which is nice. And over here is some more drawers for storage. You can tell these are put in fairly recently because this is still intact. There's nothing in these. There's my wallet. Here's the LG remote for the TV, which, as you may have figured out, is also an LG. I believe it's a 40-inch TV, and unfortunately it is not a smart TV once again. It's only cable. But this does come out of the wall quite a bit. It's got one of those flexible stands. It's hard to do with the camera in my hand, so I'm not even going to bother. And you can see there's a surge protector behind there. So yeah, down here you got another power station and a phone line, which makes me think there used to be another service phone in here. Here are the room keys right here. I can get one out. There we go. That's what it looks like. IHG1. I'm currently in room number 221. So yeah. And over here is a luggage rack, which I have some of my personal stuff on. And kind of acts as a cubby underneath as well, where I'm storing my shoes. And I forgot to close these all the way. But yeah, that's really it. There's not much to this room. It's a pretty basic room. Well, actually, I guess there's also these coat hangers here, which I guess can be useful if you want to get your coat in a pinch. But at the same time, you do have these in here. So I don't know. Part of me says I don't see the point of this, but part of me also says it's really convenient and it gives you more storage. So I don't know what to make of that. And you can see the wall over here is orange. It's kind of interesting. It doesn't really go with the rest of the room. Yeah, this room is very mismatched in a bunch of ways. But other than that, it's, you know, just your basic standard room. You could easily spend a couple nights here. I mean, there's this whole fiasco here, but it's pretty minor. There's plenty of other outlets in here. And yeah, you can see the, I almost forgot to mention this, the wooden frame around the window. It's kind of unique. But yeah, so before I end the video, I guess I'll go ahead and show the hide-a-bed. Just gonna move this out of the way. Put it right up against here. Hopefully that's enough. It's gonna be tight. So we'll just take these cushions off. The back cushion's built in, so we don't have to take that off. And then this folds down. This comes up and out. And the foot goes on the floor. Folds right over. And there's a dirty spot right there, but it's nothing too serious. And there you go, there's the mattress. The mattress is in pretty good shape. Definitely not as comfy as the king bed, but it does the job. I'm not sleeping on this anyway, so I don't really care. Another thing I noticed is that this one's not that heavy. I've been to other hotels where the hide-a-beds are a lot heavier than this, so I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's the material they use with the mattress or what. I don't think these have really a way that they go in or not. Actually, I should probably go in this way because there's a seam on the inside. There we go. This couch is actually very comfortable as well. But, yeah. So that's pretty much it. Oh, here's the room, the adjoining room over here. I'm not using this room, though. And there's another overhead light up here, controlled by this switch. And, of course, your in-room mini horn. And another sprinkler. But, yeah. All in all, just a simple room, Holiday Inn Express. Yeah, there's not really much I can say besides thank you for watching.